Hey, so I'm dropping German today, and it's because is that I haven't studied. Today's the midterm. I don't think I'm gonna go. Actually, I told the teacher that I was going to be really working hard at passing. I could do it. I definitely could. I'm like spread thin. I'm like butter scraped over too much bread. It's all good. Everything's gonna be just fine. I still have 4 classes. I still have I'm doing a lot of things. I have these therapy sessions that I have to go to because I got in a fight with my neighbor. It's like anger management, but I'm not angry. I got school. I got 5 classes. And I got work all weekend. I work 12-hour shifts every weekend, so it's not like I really get free time. During school, it's kind of a little better because I have uh, but I have like kind of I have class like later, like at 11 or 12:30. But today I have class at 11, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I just think I'm going to drop it, to be honest, because I mean, German is cool. I love German, but it's more just how demanding the class is. I have to do these cultural journals. I have to do this online homework. I also have to do these essays, which isn't that bad. It's like 6 components, 5 or 6. These online cultural journals, online responses. It's like 6 components for like the class, and that's understandable. Some classes are demanding, actually, and I think that the way that school should be really laid out is you should take maybe 2 classes that aren't demanding per demanding class. Sometimes I just pack myself up, but I always try and push myself. Is what it is. This time I have this class called Intro to Media Writing. It's pretty tough. It's really writing intensive. I gotta. Oh man, I have a paper that I have to write tonight. Luckily, I started it 2 nights ago, so it's not just pumping it out right now. Luckily, because it's due tomorrow night. So that's my like most intense class, and then I have this other class that's world religions. Not too bad, not too intense. And then I got psychology, and that one's actually I thought it was gonna be a really intense class, but it's actually turned out to be a fun class. Really, really kind of laid back situation, because basically it's the psychology of human sexuality. It's not bad. Then I have management. Management's really easy too. I love that class. But anyway, I'm dropping German. I think it's for the best because I still got these counseling sessions, still got stuff to do. And it's not even like I have even less time than most people. I used to drive everywhere and I kind of got used to it. I didn't have a car till I was like 18. And then this German kid, some situation happened. Now I have no car. That man, I had to readjust, to riding the bike again. And it's not even like I have a fast bike. I have like a BMX bike that I used to ride when I was a kid, when I was younger, and now I'm over here 23 riding this BMX bike. I do everything that I need to. It's not like everything is in one area. I have to run around the city all day, some days, especially Tuesdays actually. Running around doing shit. Oh man, work work isn't too bad. It's just that the buses Albuquerque is a big city, but we don't have very many buses. The bus system is really crappy, to be honest. Could be better, is what I should say. Sundays, there's a bus that goes to where I work down on Second Street, but it doesn't start running until after I start working, and it stops running before I get off. So I can never even use that bus on Sundays. Saturdays either, and I only work Saturdays and Sundays at 7:30. Luckily, I get to use it Fridays, but Fridays actually I'm coming from school, so I only use it once, to be honest, on the way home. And that bus, you walk outside, maybe it's a 10-minute walk, but on my bike it's like 5 minutes down to the road, and boom, just catch the bus down there. It's not too bad, but it just blows because I could use that all the time, but if it ran during the times that I needed it, oh, I guess I'd take it home Saturday too. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy actually about the decision to drop German. The reason I'm pretty excited about it is because a lot of times I don't do things that I have to do because I'm putting off other things that I have to do, like let's say homework. And it's because I'm putting off like maybe German homework. So I don't do any of the homework, and then I just do something that I want to do, but kind of don't want to do, like watch TV, because it's like procrastinating. I also do that, but while I'm doing it, I'm torturing myself, constantly thinking, "Oh, I should be doing homework. I should be doing homework. I should be doing homework." When it's you should either allow yourself to do the homework because you're stopping yourself because you don't want to do it. So you're like, I'll do something more exciting for the time being. It's constantly in the back of your head. Or allow yourself to let go of certain things because sometimes you just have to say, this shit is too much and I can't take it. And that's what I think that is a fair decision of me to drop this one class because I didn't expect this time. Well, actually, that's not true. I expected this time to be very hefty, actually, and I was just like, I'm gonna have to really just buckle down and do it. I'm not saying that I can't. I'm just saying, why should I have to push myself to the extent where I I don't even feel happy about what I'm doing, Like I just feel like I'm going too far. I just need a break. I think the drop in German will really give me that break because it'll take an hour out of my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which will give me a lot of free time actually, even though it's just 3 hours. On top of that, it will give me less stress because I won't have to worry about like that's a really intense class. It's got like 6 components, man. They're all you got something due every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No exceptions. So it's like 16 times 3. That's 30, 40, 48. 48, man. That's 48 assignments in the whole semester, and that's every week. 48 assignments, including like essays and other stuff that's like at the midterm and you got tests and stuff. It's like something every week. And maybe I'm complaining. Maybe you guys go to some other school where it's like, oh, really intense. Well, you know what? I'm from New Mexico and I just like to kick it. But I'm happy, man. I'm really excited about this decision. Listen to this. Last semester I went to jail during the semester, and I went there from February sometime. Sometime I was during Valentine's Day. I was in jail. I haven't had a Valentine for a minute, like 3 days, 3 years. But this Valentine's Day I was in jail, and I still didn't have a Valentine. Since I was in jail, I also miss Breaking Hearts, which is like this local hip hop kind of competition that we have. It's pretty cool for the kids. You got I'm forgetting, man. I'm forgetting. Yeah, I was in jail, and I got out of jail after like 9 days. It wasn't in there that long. Traffic violations. I missed so many assignments. I had music theory two, music theory oral lab. I had vocal lessons. I had economics, and I had intro to media writing again because that class is tough. That's the one I have this time, but I'm gonna pass it. See, music theory two is intensive. That's a pretty intense class. Music theory is intense to learn from 21 instead of when you're like 5 or 6 or 10 or something. It was too intense for me. And then oral lab, like you can't like learning. Sometimes you can learn fast, but you can't build muscle fast. You you need time. You need time to do it. That's the same with the ears. They have these hairs that lift up when you hear certain frequencies, and if you listen while you hear those frequencies, you can feel them like moving, and that's actually called relative pitch. That's what relative pitch is. Yeah, it's cool, huh? Dropping German. I'm excited about it. I feel good. I don't have to feel horrible about the things I'm doing, and I don't have to feel like I'm all packed on too much, you know. So that's pretty much it. Subscribe, comment, do whatever, do something. I'm just kind of doing me. Later.